Hiya gang, Frankie Day back again on YouTube. Today on YouTube, I have another collection of the builds of my past. This time this is a paper model I built. This thing is entirely made out of paper and cardstock. The formers, wing ribs, and spars were all made from laminated cardboard to give the outer skin's rigidity and strength, and the form of the airplane itself. This is a scale of 132 scale. Wingspan from wingtip to wingtip is 47 to 3 inches long. The fuselage length from the nose turret to the tail turret is approximately 1 meter long in length. This is a Vickers Wellington bomber, and this served with the Polish squadron. What squadron it was, I don't know. It's unknown certainty. But as I flip around a little bit, this airplane was designed by the great late Dr. Barnes Wallis. We all know who Barnes Wallis was. This gentleman was an innovator. He was a great tribute to the war effort in England during the Second World War. He designed the earthquake bombs, like the bouncing bomb used on the 617 Squadron, the Lancasters. Also the tall boy with sunken turrets. And this gentleman was very, very ingenious. Bomber Harris thought he was mad as a box of frogs, but he proved this in theory and also in real life as well that his innovations would work. And he was really noted for on the Dam Buster squad raid they had that what that bomb could have done. I mean, Bomber Harris was very, very amazed at that, and Barnes Wallis actually contributed throughout the Second World War and as an effort to the war effort. Close-up view now as we zoom in a little bit. The canopy is made from packing paper. I made patterns. This airplane is made completely out of patterns, fellas. I took my bulkheads from the plans that I got this plane from. It's from I believe it's from Paul Matt, Volume 2. And what I did, I made paper skins to go around the formers, which I made from the laminated cardboard, and they all been inked in using a series of felt tip pens, felt tip markers, and also some paint too. More or less what I did, I went a step further. I used Indian ink. I airbrushed ink on cardstock, and the scribing you see it does on there is used by a draftsman's pencil that I had. I built this airplane exactly about 35 years ago. Oops, I guess I probably don't spin. I thought it did. I just dusted this thing off. This thing was hanging in the ceiling overhead in my man cave. I took it down, gave it a good brushing, and cleaned off a little bit, and brought it down. It's getting old. It's showing its age, guys. It's been in the elements. I can't pack this way in the box. There's a wingtip right there. And using color felt tip markers, felt tip markers behind the wing. That's kind of coloring aid they use as airplane along with the ink. The plane is starting to show a little warpage here and there for being in the elements. I didn't. The humidity out here in Ohio is very terrible, guys. You know, and it can play part on the paper as well. It was pretty straight, so it's no big deal. It's a Wellington bomber, no mistake about it. There's the guy. That's how big it is with my hand on top of that thing. And the turrets all made by using patterns. I used a draftsman pencil to do all the detailing. I popped spins and no sweat. The colored pencil is very essential to use paper, guys. Paints are good too as well. Paper is just as good as plastic. There's a tail lift that's right there, tail turret. I'll spin it around and get a little view of the tail turret, guys. I think the 30 caliber is the Wellington bomber had. And yeah, that's what it was. That's a tail turret right there, made from packing paper. See the former at the bottom of the turret, guys? That forms the packing tape. You just gotta make patterns. The humidity took its part of this plane. I think a lot of them do aerogloss dope too. When I did, I airbrushed thin down butyrate airplane dope, aerogloss dope on it, and that was really, in time, that thing was really pulled out of shape. So that's a lesson I won't ever do again. But hopefully, in time, this thing don't warp out on me. But it was a good build. It took me about 6 months to build this. It was time consuming. It took a long time to make all those patterns. Because once the wing ribs and the wing spars are all done, then I had to work out the spars using the profile of the wing and the fuselage assembly. And it's all paper, guys. No plastic, no wood, no metal, all paper. The tires are made with a series of cardboard discs, chucked up to my mini lathe, and turned with a file, and you got perfect tires. Thumbs up, boys. Gave you 2 thumbs. You guys are the greatest. Thanks, fellas. And I'll close the video right here. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and may God bless. Happy modeling. And tomorrow I have another blast of the past, of the builds of my past. And take care, and thanks everybody for your comments. Happy modeling. Take care, boys. See you later.